everybody out of the hole. I'm going to let the show just roll. No company for me. I know who you came to see. Like tea leaves just waiting to be read. Okay? Yeah. It's like governors. It's dessert first. Okay? Without further ado, from your backyard, your living room, the guy on the grill. Nice round of applause. Brent, pull it!
I do have a quick concern before we start though, because my wife was a little bit vocal about the toy potty thing. So if anyone knows the dildo takes out the trash, don't let her know. I want to start off talking about something pretty serious, and that's drugs. We're going to start with Viagra. I watched a commercial today for Viagra. It says right on the disclaimer, if you have a hard-on lasting for more than 4 hours, seek medical attention. To me that makes no sense, because if you've gone for a long time with no hard-on, and now you've got a great one in the last 4 hours, the last place you want to go is to the hospital. I'm going to put a mattress on my back and go downtown and have some fun. I'll go to the hospital later on, probably to fix up the friction burns and get some more fluids back. I'm going back down some more ass. It also says don't take Viagra unless you are healthy enough to have sexual activity. Well, how healthy do you have to be? My wife's been laying still for years. It's funny. By the way, we're all the same height laying down.
We can't hear you!
I also see another ad on TV for drugs. They want to tell your doctor if you have liver disease before taking this drug. Now, how could you tell your doctor if you have liver disease? He should be telling you. So if I can go to the doctor and self-diagnose myself, I don't need him. The only thing he's really good for, other than that, is basically feeling my balls, slap my dick around, tell me I'm overweight. If I don't want that kind of action, I can make that at the local bus stop. Saves my copay. Something Tammy touched on a little bit, but I kind of want to bring it more to the front. I think it's a serious problem, is oleine. And oleine is a chemical additive in Lay's potato chips, which keep you from gaining weight. Well, I found out why. They do say on the back of the bag, as you mentioned, anal leak. Well, I thought anal leak might be something as simple as maybe a little mud fire, something you could take care of with a paper towel. Absolutely not. I had a bag of oleine chips, and I could shit through a keyhole at 50 yards. This was projectile diarrhea. My fingerprints were still on the side of the bowl. I know why you don't gain weight on these chips, because everything flies right through you. A lot of the drugs out there these days will tell you, use only as directed. So the other day I'm sitting around the house, had nothing else to do. I'm reading the back of a Preparation H bottle. It wasn't mine, it was hers. And it says use only as directed. So I had to think to myself, how the hell else would you use Preparation H? It's pretty much only good for one thing. Body drugs as well will say external use only. So the other day I'm in the shower, I'm finished with myself, so I start reading a shampoo bottle. On the back of a bottle, and I'll try to bring it home, a bottle of VO5 says for external use only. How else would you use VO5? Because at some point, somebody had to go to the emergency room with an asshole full of shampoo, which prompted a phone call from the doctor to the company. Also, when folks at home tonight, I want you to look at the back of your toothpaste bottle. There's a 1-800 number on it. So they're open 24/7 for questions or comments. I'm not an evil genius, but what else do you know about toothpaste? But I did find a good use for these 1-800 numbers. At night when the wife's asleep, I like to have a little phone sex, but I can't have it showing up on my phone bill. So I call these numbers up. And you know, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't, but usually 60% of the time, it works every time. I'm watching TV the other day, and I see a piece on plastic surgery. And that's kind of a new craze, a lot of people doing it. But have you guys seen Kenny Rogers lately? Holy shit, Kenny's got to be in his 70s anyway. He's a good entertainer, but the other day he looks like he's 20 now. He always looks surprised. I see Kenny, he's just... So one of these days you're going to hear on television that Kenny Rogers died, and I know what it's going to be from. He's going to get a hard on, run out of skin, and bleed to death. As I'm flipping the channels, I find this show called Dog the Bounty Hunter. Anybody seen this show yet? tough. He's got these fucked up parachute pants on, no shirt, a leather vest, and tassels on his arms. He's got kind of this Vanilla Ice Billy Ray Cyrus pompadour shaved on the sides with the wraparound glasses at 10 o'clock at night. And everybody's always bro. Lives small and they're bro. But it's not so much him that caught my attention as it was his wife. I swear to God, she's straight out of the county. She's about 5'2", 400 pounds, and 300 pounds, that's all tip. She swears like a drunken sailor, and I got money that says she has a Dale Earnhardt Jr. jacket in her closet. That she bought with Marlboro ones. Miles in this shirt. So after this is league night anyway, that's why I wore this. Who else on the TV show is Hulk Hogan. I said it's good to see the Hulk still getting work, but I think he's taking one too many shots to the head. Simply because I see on the last show his daughter did a photo shoot for Maxim magazine. And Maxim is kind of like real softcore porn. It's not much different than the Penny's catalog, really, in the bra section. The Hulk was all concerned that his daughter was going to be exposed to the world, these magazines, which, by the way, was filmed on this TV show. So he goes around to all his different gas stations and buys up the magazines so nobody else will read them, which I figured helped. It's on your own TV show, everyone just saw it anyway. Now, you've all met my wife already.
Woo!
2 beers and she's down. But lately, I realized, after I noticed the check-in account started to take a beating, the Swansman is coming to my house. And before, I didn't realize why, but it's kind of like a stray dog. Once you bring this guy in and start giving him money and business, he won't stop coming back. It's like an answer to the door to help his witnesses come. Just stay put and don't come around. But I always had a thought in the back of my head, like I'm at work, he's delivering food. I got a feeling he's fucking. But I'm going to find out as soon as he does, because all the food's going to go double price. I'm going to get a sympathy card in the mail. As I'm watching TV the other day, because I like to watch a lot of TV, what else can you do? You work days, watch TV, and hopefully life passes you by. I see a commercial with a couple out in the woods, they're riding kayaks, mountain bikes, and the woman stops and looks at the camera and says, I have herpes medication, I only have to take once a week. And this whole medication is geared towards people who don't want to take the herpes pill once a day. And I think, how lazy can you be? How can you forget something like that? I can see a one-a-day vitamin. But a herpes pill, that kind of could come up, you'd have some side effects. So if you didn't take it once a day, you think you kind of know. That's all I got now. There's a big difference I found between marriage and dating. And it's real simple. When you're dating somebody, you try to do everything just right, say the right words, behave yourself. You would never dare to fart in front of the person that you're dating. You'd be there all night, cramp up, on the ride home, you put down the window, and also you almost have to. Also, when you're dating somebody, you love them so much, or you're so infatuated with them, I should say, you want them around all the time. But when you can't, you kind of want an article of their clothing, something for the scent. It's very immature. It was good in high school. But that changes a lot when you get married. Because the other day I was sitting on the couch with my wife watching TV. And I couldn't smell her, but there was nothing good about it. I just had to look over and ask her, you going to wash that or what? It's going to be a quiet night, I guarantee you. I'm going to put down a window and shit myself.